So as we all know, things have been going kind of crazy, with the modern day, Iron Man, the richest man in the world, the great Elon Musk himself, obviously he didn't really want to buy Twitter, but he ended up buying it for 44 billion. Seems like he's been firing a lot of people, getting rid of a lot of staff. Honestly, I would be quite terrified to work at Twitter, but it says here that Elon Musk says in court that he doesn't want to be CEO of any company, which is kind of strange because, Elon Musk owns, SpaceX, Tesla, now just got Twitter. So let's see what this article has to say as to why Elon doesn't want to be a CEO of a company while he just purchased a company. So let's get into it. Okay, so it says Elon Musk says in court that he doesn't want to be CEO of any company and tries to walk back SEC insults. It says Elon Musk said in court Wednesday he does not want to be CEO of any company. He recently acquired the social media giant Twitter and appointed himself as the CEO. So this is already not making sense. You know what I'm saying? If I don't want to be a fry cook, you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to put on a fry cook uniform, go down to McDonald's, and put in an application to be a fry cook. Why do I sound angry right now? I don't know. But adding to his responsibilities as the CEO and technoking of electric vehicle maker Tesla and CEO and CTO. Wow, he's CEO and CTO of U.S. defense contractor SpaceX. If you guys didn't know, SpaceX actually does a lot of, building aircrafts and, research for, the actual U.S. military, which is pretty crazy. Now, Musk also confirmed that the arrangement at Twitter is temporary. I expect to reduce my time at Twitter and find somebody else to run Twitter over time, he says. So you guys let me know too. This makes me think about this whole thing where I saw something about somebody saying something like Elon Musk had just acquired Twitter so he could like kick his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, off of Twitter, which I'm pretty sure he did. If he didn't, let me know, but I'm pretty sure he did that. And now he's saying he's kind of just wants to be there temporarily. It's kind of funny because it makes you really think like, what if this all really just is a big game for this man? And he just had a few things that he wanted to change about the app. So he's buying it real quick, gonna just make his little changes, and then just gonna move somebody else into it and then act like he pretty much doesn't own Twitter while still just making all the profits in the back end. Who knows? It's pretty interesting, but I mean, when you have as much money as Elon Musk does, I don't know exactly what his net worth is, but we know it's what, 200 billion or something like that, a little bit over that or something like that. Then maybe these are the things that you can do for fun. I don't know. I don't have $1 billion. I don't even have $1 million, but you guys are going to help me get there because you're going to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Help get this channel pushing and also, say hello. Let me know what topics you want to talk about. Let's get back to it. Now, Musk and Tesla are in the midst of a trial in Delaware over the 2018 CEO pay package the company granted him, an unparalleled compensation plan that has made Musk a centibillionaire and the richest person on the planet. Shout out to, like I said, the modern day Iron Man, Elon Musk. You know he has an Iron Man suit somewhere in there. Come on, billions of dollars. You can definitely, think about it. How much would it really take to make an Iron Man suit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can, what I'm saying? And I know a lot of his money is tied up in, obviously Tesla, so he doesn't, have that much disposable cash, but I mean, it's still enough to make an Iron Man suit. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep going though. We're getting off topic. Shareholder Richard J. Tornetta has sued Musk and Tesla, alleging that the CEO compensation was excessive and that its authorization by Tesla board amounted to a breach of its fiduciary duty. Musk explained during the testimony that CEO is not necessarily an apt description for the work he says he does at his companies. That's interesting. It's interesting because it pretty much be seeming like he'd be running almost all of the decisions, kind of like a CEO would do. But let's see what he's got to say. He said, as SpaceX is really that I'm responsible for the engineering of the rockets and Tesla for the technology in the car that makes it successful. Oh, that's pretty interesting, Musk said. So the CEO is often viewed as somewhat as a business-focused role, but in reality, my role is much more of engineer developing technology and making sure that we develop breakthrough technologies, and that we have a team of incredible engineers who can achieve these goals. I actually do think he has a point here with this one. I mean, normally, like he said, when you think of a CEO, when you think of a well, maybe not a CIO, but even let's even take a CIO, what, Chief Information Officer or something like that. You know, normally the people under are the ones that are actually necessarily doing the real grind work, doing the research, doing the product testing, the implementation, the user interface, you know what I'm saying? And the CIO is normally just regulating all of this and looking at it from a business standpoint. What is stuff gonna cost? You know what I'm saying? Like how to get the team to actually work together. Ways like that. Normally the software engineers are the ones who are actually creating the product, and the CIO is going out doing things like getting funding, making sure public perception isn't too bad, and just making those up top high level decision making. So I get that. If his place in SpaceX is, like he said, you know, working on working physically, you know, on the engineering side or the physics or something that it takes to build these rockets, or with Tesla, you know, the technology behind the car, then he really is more like a glorified software engineer and not necessarily like a CEO. So I can kind of understand where he's coming from with that. But at the same time, I can say, if you were trying to tell Elon Musk how to run SpaceX or Tesla or even Twitter at this point, would he really sit back in the background and listen, though? Because I don't know if we've really seen that kind of Elon. Like, maybe that's what he wants, but maybe he doesn't really know what he wants, and that sounds good to him. You know, because as far as I'm concerned, Elon's been definitely having a very hands-on approach with everything going on in his company. So I don't know if I could really see him in that real step back kind of role, but who knows? I think he would have did it already if he was going to do it. He also said, "It's my experience that great engineers will only work for a great engineer. That's my first duty, not that of a CEO." I mean, that's a good point. Attorneys for Ternetta asked Musk about a CNBC report that he had authorized at least 50 Tesla employees, mostly autopilot engineers, to help with his work at Twitter now that he owns the social media company. I don't see any problem with that. He says Musk said he only called on Tesla employees to sit him at Twitter on a voluntary basis and to work after hours at Twitter. He said that no Tesla board member has called him to say it's not a good idea to use Tesla resources for one or the other privately held company. Yeah, like, I don't see any problem with that either. He came over to Twitter to try to make it a better company. He has the resources at Tesla. If he cares about Twitter, he bought Twitter. It's his baby now. He should want to do what's best for it. Why would you not use the resources from, you know, somewhere else? That's like having a baby, like having a baby with one person, having a baby with another person, and, you know, not wanting to use the resources that you have, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the other relationship for your other baby. You're just going to make sure both babies are good because they're your babies. Come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to make sure they're good. Now, he says, this was an after hours, just if you're interested in helping me evaluate Twitter engineering, that'd be nice. I think it lasted for a few days and then it was over. When a lawyer asked him if he thought it would be a good idea using Tesla assets at Twitter, Musk responded, I don't think of this as using Tesla assets. There's 120,000 people at the company. This is de minimis. So he's basically saying it's so little that really happened. He don't really think that this is really affecting Twitter at all. But I think the interesting thing to hear from this is, what do you guys really think? I mean, just acquiring a new company, Twitter, for $44 billion. Clearly, Elon Musk likes to have a lot of influence. That's clearly why you would buy something like Twitter, so you can, you know, handle censorship and really be able to get what you're trying to say out there. Could you guys really see him like stepping down from CEO of these companies? He pretty much said that he didn't want to be CEO of any company. So that means Tesla and all of them. Do you guys think that he's able to actually humble himself down enough to be able to not be the CEO and, you know, be more of like a, you know what I'm saying, a CIO or something that just deals with the technological aspect of it outside of the business aspect? Because I honestly feel like if somebody does like something from a business perspective that he doesn't like, that's the CEO or like a higher up technically in the company, I feel like Elon Musk will shut that down and he will not be having it at his company. You feel me? But let me know what you guys think. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if there's any topics you guys want to see. We trying to go up, you know what I'm saying? So get that algorithm going. You know, say hey in the comments or let me know what topics you guys want to listen to. All that good stuff. Y'all have a great day and y'all be blessed.